Hi, I'm Dr. Bernard Brooks. Let me ask you a question. How do you hear and get heard with 100 million people talking? It's been shown that if you get a number of people working together on the same problem, they're more likely to find a solution than if each one was working alone. So, here's the problem in the form of a question. How do you hear and get heard with 100 million people talking? It's both a practical question and a philosophical one. With the social web, everyone's now a potential publisher and a video producer. The 200 million or more blogs and websites out there in cyberspace create a world of possibilities, but how much genuine communication is actually going on? Let's start with the belief that today is a new opportunity to make at least a little bit better whatever we didn't get quite right yesterday. So, in the next few minutes, let's see if we can roll the rock just a little bit further down the road towards mutual understanding. Let's start with a blank page and a blank mind, hearing only the sounds of the neurons idling in each of our brains. Let's allow ourselves the freedom to think, not just in words, but with images, sounds, smells, tastes, sensations, or whatever. Let go of even the idea of time. Also, don't be afraid to let go of your pet ideas and obsessions. Don't worry, they're like your fingerprint or DNA, and they'll find their way into anything that you imagine or think of. Now, think again of the question. How do you hear and be heard with 100 million people talking? Here's what came to my mind. 1. Be clear about your purpose. Why communicate? For me, it's to clarify my own thoughts and perceptions about myself, about others, and about the world. To market my vision of reality to others. To hear some new ideas and possibilities that I hadn't considered. For the fun and pleasure of it, like playing music with other people. It's its own reward in and of itself. 2. Remember that communication is like conversation. Who are you really interested in talking with? People are more likely to be interested in hearing you if you're truly interested in them. 3. Use what you have. Whatever gets to the core of your own creative and emotive energy is what is most likely to motivate you to produce something that others will find valuable. So be passionate, but open-minded. 4. Be generous even if you are in need. Approaching people with a spirit of authentic generosity rather than neediness or greed is most likely to elicit a positive response. And finally, 5. Be humble. Acknowledge that there's so much more that you need to learn about what makes genuine communication possible. So, that's what came to my mind. And what did you come up with? I'm really interested in hearing. So, reach me at www.sophia.com. And that's Sophia with 2 P's.